Tonight on Evening, the military museum that lets you walk through history for free.
It's the best in the world of its kind.
This is a very interesting concept.
Martha Stewart talks about her new NBC show, Yes Chef. And
they haven't opened yet, and there's a line already going on outside.
the small donut shop with a big following.
Welcome to the show from LeMay, America's Car Museum in Tacoma. I'm St. Brian, and we are here because there's a new exhibition celebrating 100 years of rare and luxurious automobiles.
A 1917 Crane Simplex that could seat 7 members of the Rockefeller family. A 1950 Mercury limousine, fully restored and customized, one of a kind. And a 2024 Ferrari Daytona SV3, worth millions of dollars. Its logo hand-painted for an additional $14 grand. These are just some of the cars you'll find at the exhibition Rare and Luxurious, 100 Years of Exceptional Automobiles.
These are cars that I would call out of reach for the daily driver, but they're just extraordinary to appreciate and to look at.
Jake Welk is standing next to one of the pinnacles of Gatsby-era luxury, a 1930 Duesenberg Model J. Owners would buy the frame, engine, and dashboard for what would be about $160,000 today and hire coach builders to customize them for comfort.
The fabrication, the interior work, and upholstery was all done by hand.
This 1939 Packard, another example of high style.
You've got the height of luxury here. You actually have a clock.
Right,
on
an
the dash.
analog clock, yes.
Luxury makes way for performance with exotic cars like the Shelby Daytona, built for racing, as is the Ferrari, seen here driven by the billionaire son of the company founder. We can't all be billionaires or Rockefellers, but we can all learn to appreciate the artistry involved.
To me, these cars really are like works of art.
Rare and luxurious 100 years of exceptional automobiles will be here at LeMay through November. And just so that you can expect the unexpected, the exhibition will be updated on a regular basis with new and different cars. And speaking of cars, we're now going to shift gears into a new series. This is one that shows off remarkable places that are all within driving distance. Tonight, Jose takes us to a high-flying museum in Snohomish County. That's tonight's Evening on the Road, sponsored by your Western Washington Hyundai dealers.
Today I'm going to Everett to check out the Flying Heritage and Comeback Armor Museum. And I'm going there in style in this 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe. This is the top of their line calligraphy edition. It's super luxurious. It has Napa leather seats, Bose premium audio system, heated second row captain's chair, even the steering wheel is heated. And just like that, we arrive. If you are looking for a blend of history, aviation, and a touch of adventure, you will find it in Snohomish County.
This is the Flying Heritage and Combat Armor Museum in Everett, Washington. We have the world's greatest collection of flying World War II planes and driving vehicles, and also some other spectacular examples of technology.
Founded in 2004 by the late Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, items on display has been thoroughly restored to the original standards to operate.
After Mr. Allen passed away, the collection was bought by Stuart Walton, and he established a new nonprofit called the Wartime History Museum, and that's what currently operates this facility.
Spanning over 1,010 square feet. The one-of-a-kind collection is spread out over 3 huge hangars.
This first hangar, this was built in the 1940s for Alaska Airlines. Beautiful, scenic 1940s look. We have the bigger planes in here. This plane behind me is a B-25. It's a World War II medium bomber. It's probably the best restored World War II bomber of any kind in the world. It's totally immaculate, just as it would have been in 1944. We have a German plane and a Japanese plane. They're the only one in the world of that particular type left anywhere on the planet. They're right here. The second hangar has a line of planes which are World War II's greatest hits of fighters. And 5 of the 6 were in combat in World War II. Just in one row, we have probably the 3 most famous fighters in World War II. The US P-51 Mustang, the Japanese Zero, and the British Spitfire. All flying, and all were in combat in World War II. The third hangar has a focus on people. We have exhibits on women's role in World War II. We have a whole exhibit on animals in war with parachuting dogs. Who could ask for more? We have many planes, but we have lots of military vehicles. These include tanks, vehicles for transporting people. People are awed by the range of things, the quality, and they're in pristine condition.
So whether you are a history buff, aviation enthusiast, or just looking for an engaging day out, the Flying Heritage and Combat Armor Museum offers an incredible look throughout military history.
It's the best in the world of its kind. And so it's wonderful to be the sort of custodian and to share it with the public and see their enjoyment, but also to preserve this important history.
All right, thank you, Jose. The Flying Heritage and Combat Armor Museum is open Thursday through Saturday, and it is absolutely free to see. Do you know someone who is making such a big difference in our community that they deserve a brand new car like the one we saw Jose drive? Your Western Washington Hyundai dealers are honoring everyday heroes by giving away an all-new 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe to someone who makes their community a better place. To nominate someone, go to king5.com/hero and tell us what makes that person so special. But hurry, the deadline to nominate your Hyundai hero is Sunday, May 11th. All right, entertaining icon Martha Stewart and Spanish chef and humanitarian Jose Andres are teaming up on a cooking competition show that is making its debut tonight on NBC. I spoke to the two hosts of Yes Chef.
You are here because you can cook.
But something is holding you back.
It seems in Yes Chef that we learned the difference between a very good chef and a great chef might actually come down to the temperament in the kitchen. Does that seem right?
I would say, yes, you're right. I've seen myself in many of these chefs. They are very talented, but kitchens can be complicated places.
This is why I can't be in a restaurant, because I can't trust you people.
And in the heat of the moment, egos, tensions, behaviors may happen. The best angels don't show up sometimes.
I have attitude.
I'm the chef, my way or no way.
I'm stubborn, but that's what I'm working on.
Martha, we've got 12 professional chefs. They're competing for $250,000. How are they being judged?
Well, they're judged first on their food, on the quality, inventiveness, presentation of their dishes. And that's what we're looking for. Both Jose and I are looking for who is the best chef and who can improve their behavior enough to win this show. This is a big show.
The last thing I want is to lose my temper. We'll see.
On camera, the competition may be heated, but off camera, away from the set, there were lighter moments.
Martha, what's it like to have a home-cooked meal by Jose?
Oh my gosh. During the filming, we actually were invited to the home in which he was staying, and we had the best food. Amazing, with Jose just standing there behind the counter, spooning out delicious concoctions. He is a very fine chef.
And he is one of the world's best-known humanitarians.
With a simple mission, to make sure that food is an agent of change.
As founder of World Central Kitchen, Jose has fed thousands of people in crisis. Food has the power to change the world and change people. Jose has written about his experiences in a new book titled Change the Recipe.
Jose, do you think there are life lessons in this show that anyone can learn something from?
Oh, so many life lessons. Yes, this is a show about a cooking competition, but many people are gonna see that is life itself.
If you don't believe in yourself, then the skills mean nothing.
We're here to become better versions of ourselves.
I saw a side of you that I didn't see at the beginning.
She was fabulous.
Ready to cook?
Yes, chef?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef!
Man, you're rocking the room.
You can catch the premiere of Yes Chef tonight at 10, right after The Voice and right here on King 5. And you know, sometimes it is so sweet to be part of the NBC team. Jose and Martha sent us all a gift package. We didn't know what was inside. It was all very mysterious, so we asked Jose to do the unboxing.
Look what I got here. I got a box from Jose Andres and Martha Stewart, and it's very heavy. I wonder what's in it. Let's go. I don't have a scissor, so let's do this. Okay. Oh, well, we have a little nice thing going on here. Look at that. A little bio of each of them. Cool. Look at this. Rice. Okay, I got my own rice. We have this, you know, just because he's from Spain and the rice and the type of, I'm gonna say this is something to do paella. That's what I'm putting my money in. Look at that. I'm still going with the paella thing. Let's see. Oh, this is coming from Martha. What Martha was sent. Let's see. You can see the box is pretty cool. Yeah. Of course! It's a cake by Martha. Look at this. I don't want to ruin it. Look at this. I wonder if she made it. That's insane. So a fancy dinner with good dessert.
Save some of that cake for me. Again, Yes Chef airs tonight at 10 p.m. They're not going to save any of that cake for me.
Still to come, how a local man is using his own comeback story to inspire young athletes.
I found my purpose.
But up next, feast your eyes on the donut shop that has locals lining up to get in. Portions of Evening are sponsored by your Western Washington Hyundai dealer.
Wow!
Local stories make a difference.
I want to check that out.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Congratulations to Soundgarden, among 13 acts to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, along with Cyndi Lauper, Warren Zevon, and Joe Cocker. The hard rockin' band joins Nirvana and Pearl Jam, representing Seattle's grunge years. Also, Everett native Carol Kay will be inducted in the Musical Excellence Award category. As a studio musician and member of the Wrecking Crew, she played bass on many famous rock and roll recordings by the Beach Boys and the Monkees.
Welcome back to the show from LeMay, America's Car Museum in Tacoma. We're going to head north now to Issaquah, where there's a brand new donut shop creating all kinds of buzz. Jose checks out Good Lazy Donuts and Stuff.
Meet the crew behind Good Lazy Donuts.
We specialize in brioche donuts. A lot of cultures have a version of it. All our donuts typically have less sweetness than your average donut.
It all started when Annie and Noah were looking to explore new opportunities as their youngest started school, and a friend suggested donuts. From there on, it was a race to create the perfect recipe.
Running a small business is definitely new for both of us. Little things have large impacts.
They took on social media to keep their customers updated with the flavors of the week.
I do think there's a lot of value, allows people to kind of feel a closer connection.
And it truly did, as many of their Instagram followers checked constantly on their posts to find out what was on the menu.
Right now, we're rotating every 2 weeks. It's kind of a good time span for people to try the flavors. The thing that's always top of mind is like how grateful we are for all our customers. When we first started out, it was a home pickup. Some of those people to this day, after 3 years, they're still coming to the store and getting donuts.
The demand was so high, the next logical step was to sell their delicious donuts at their local farmers market.
We knew it could get serious from the first year of our farmers market.
We're gonna do one of each and then an extra of the apple pie.
Honestly, we could have just stopped there.
But they didn't.
After the farmers market, we decided that we should try to expand because we needed a kitchen of our own instead of working out of commissary kitchens.
The result was this brand new donut shop in Issaquah.
They haven't opened yet, and there's a line already going on outside.
The line's been mind-blowing, overwhelming for sure.
I feel bad that they're setting a line.
Don't feel bad. That just means they really like your product. The kitchen was working around the clock to have 1,000 delicious donuts ready to go right before opening.
All right, this is the menu for today. Black sesame, cookie butter, pandan coconut, Boston cream, white chocolate, and classic.
As people rush in to pick their favorite flavors before they sell out,
2 Bostons? All right.
it's easy to see that Annie and Noah created something special.
Everybody who does this type of donut, it's a labor of love because it's a lot more work than your standard donut. You can quite almost literally taste the time and the love that goes into it.
So if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind sweet treat, Good Lazy Donuts may be just what you need.
All right, thank you, Jose. Again, the name of the place is Good Lazy Donuts and Stuff. They're located in Issaquah's Grand Ridge Plaza, and they're open Thursday through Sunday.
Pinching the shoulder blades together.
After the break, how this coach is using his own comeback story to inspire young athletes.
Well, welcome back to the show from LeMay, America's Car Museum. You know, nothing forges a champion quite like adversity. And in Puyallup, we met a coach whose life story is an inspiration to everyone he meets.
Travis Calloway lost everything that mattered to him.
In an instant, it was gone. It was taken away. A little bit of upper body.
Racked with pain.
It's a monster.
He has spent a lifetime fighting to come back.
Every day.
And give back.
Good. I played everything when I was younger. It was football, basketball, baseball.
As a promising college athlete at Eastern Washington,
I loved it and I lived it.
Travis took a hit at football practice.
When we collided, it felt like my knuckles cracked, but it was in my spine.
It wasn't until the next morning that he realized he'd actually suffered a serious injury.
And when my feet hit the floor, I fell to the ground. And I had no feeling anything from my waist down. It's been a 21-year ordeal now.
Travis has endured 50 grueling operations.
And I had 24 surgeries in 2 years.
Some caused more harm than good.
And when I woke up from surgery number 10, I had lost feeling again.
He's had to relearn how to walk 5 times.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong. I got infections, I fell during therapy and knocked screws out of place.
More than a decade into the struggle, he found himself once again immobile and facing debilitating pain.
I didn't know who I was anymore. I really needed to search and come up with a reason to keep fighting.
He found that reason. Her name is Beth.
And when I met her, I was in a wheelchair. And she had every reason, to run for the hills, but she didn't.
I knew he had more to offer, more to give to the world.
You get the big 70?
His now wife encouraged him to follow his dream.
I found my purpose.
Training elite athletes through his company, Callaway Athletics.
Good, just like that. So as soon as those toes hit, right back up. Good, good.
Faced with the challenges Travis has endured, most people would call it quits.
It's exhausting. Pinching the shoulder blades together.
But Travis Calloway is not most people.
I have an opportunity to keep living. Excellence, work, to keep going and to keep fighting, and every day I'm going to take advantage of that.
Travis works out of the new Level 360 facility in Puyallup, and he trains all kinds of athletes, from hockey players to cheerleaders.
Now in our 39th season, Evening shares local stories that make our community shine. Thanks to support from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at PEMCO.com. Best Northwest Escapes is sponsored by Unforgettable Grays Harbor County.
Welcome back to the show. Craving a vacation? We are giving one lucky viewer a getaway to the Washington coast. Maybe it should be you. I know that's what you're thinking. Well, we're thinking it too. Here's what you need to know. For 29 years, we've been asking, and you've been answering with your favorite places to visit. It's all part of our Best Northwest Escapes. Go to king5.com/escapes to vote for your favorites. Each vote enters you a chance to win a Grays Harbor getaway to Seabrook, Westport, and Ocean Shores, worth $5,000. There are 50 categories. That means 50 chances to win a vacation on the coast. Vote for your favorite Best Northwest Escapes right now. Good luck, and that's going to do it for us here at LeMay, America's Car Museum. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Which one of these cars is mine? Not what I was hoping for.